Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to SimPlay Motorsport here for the finale of Pro-Am. We're live at Misano, and it is the final rounds of the Pro-Am Championship and season. I'm your host, Mathew Duffin, joined in the commentary box by PNMotorsport. Not sure where Ben Varga is yet. Hopefully he can join us for the finale a little later on. 14 drivers, the potential of 15 drivers on the calendar. Should be an absolutely fantastic one to get through. As the racing will be taking some good shape. PN, good evening. Welcome to you. Welcome to Misano. Welcome to the final commentary of Pro-Am of the PS4 League and the season.
Hello, Matt. Well, it's like I never left. I was here yesterday, wasn't I?
Yeah.
And Monday.
And Monday. Yesterday as a driver, though.
Yesterday as a driver. The Bentley's wheeled into the garage as a GT4 Aston sitting in the pit lane, annoyingly.
We're looking forward to this one. Obviously, we got the promise of Kieran Argent making a return as a reserve for the final race of the season, as well as we've got Ratchet, Mutz Nuts and Hoffner out there as reserves, and obviously the familiar faces of the 11 other Pro-Am drivers currently out on the grid.
Yes, well, Ratchet was rapid last night in Am.
Was rapid in GT4 Monday night as well.
He's just a rapid driver. A rapid, that should be his name really, shouldn't it? Rapid, instead of Ratchet.
If he gets one pole position or one race win tonight, he actually becomes the most successful driver at Misano. He's currently tied with De Silva, where De Silva took pole and 2 race wins here in Season 1. So, for Ratchet, it could be good things for him tonight if he gets one pole or one win. And at the minute, he's got the pace off pole.
Yeah, well, I wonder if there's a quick enough for Pro Pole, even.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow night. We also have Fiore in here who has to be a reserve, but under the conditions he drove the Retia. So the Retia makes a return, and Fiore is in it. He's currently just dropped down to P11 as DJ Phil has just gone faster than him, so Fiore's got work to do in that Retia. But it's Ratchet currently currently the fastest in practice from Ginger Bush, with De Hoffner P3, Moon is P4, with Daz 5th, Dan down in 6th, the current defending champion. He's gone back to the white livery tonight in the Audi. The Mutz Nuts is 7th, with Hypertech 8th. Leon Fernie's currently 9th fastest. Leon Fernie, by the way, will make his 100th appearance in race 2. Fiore will also make his 300th appearance in race 2. And if Kieran Argent gets in, he'll make his 200th appearance in race 2, provided they do both race 1 and race 2.
Yep, as we say evening to YouTube chat, which is just Jay and myself and you. What I've seen what popped up anyway.
Yep, and also to Water Racing. Hello to you, good evening.
And welcome to the stream. Like, comment, subscribe. I do this YouTube stuff still, just. And we apologise for the terrible cameras again, but we've only got Pro left.
Yeah, two nights left. Pro and Pro-Am, and then that is it for everybody, for the whole championship, the whole season of
Ginger Bush has gone fastest.
GT3 as Ginger Bush now goes quick as 0.003 of a second Porsche to Bentley. That's close.
That's not even a flake of paint, is it?
No, it's barely anything.
Same distance.
That is barely anything.
That's a Nat swapped it, isn't it, really?
Yeah, pretty much so. Right, Leon Fernie comes down to the start line. Any improvement for him? Yep, goes above Hypertech into P8. So looking good for him. There's championship battles up and down this grid tonight, PM. We've got the likes of Kelly and Hypertech having a battle for 3rd. Monkey Boy and DJ Phil having a battle for P6 in the championship. Ginger Bush Noza for P8. And then the constructors, KD Racing, Greasy Bandit and Dynaco Racing all having a fight for P2 in this championship fight as well. So still championship points left on offer. Still things for the championship left on offer as well. Ferrari can catch Audi mathematically in the manufacturers. That'll be tough going, but they can do it. Honda can also pass Ferrari. We've got Aston Martin versus Porsche. Lexus have kind of solidified P9, Jag P10. But BMW can actually catch Jag at the moment. So, yeah, we've got places on offer for everybody here.
As we've now been joined by...
the Jag driver. The Jaguar driver. Ben Varga is in the chat. Good evening, Ben.
I don't think he's got his ears on yet, so...
Yeah, we'll wait for Ben to join us in a moment. But yeah, there's bits up for grabs for every driver in this one tonight. There's obviously stipulations tomorrow night as well. Ripper needs 1 win to get his 25th race win. Can we just say as well, by the way, Ripper I don't know if Dan mentioned it last week on stream, but Ripper last week with a double race win become the race record holder for 14 wins in a season. It was Joe on 13. Sorry, it was Joe on 12. But Ripper has got 14 race wins, so he's broken Fury's record of that. And yeah, he'll be sitting pretty there, and he'll be probably pretty proud of himself.
Yeah, well, the only other person who's beaten Ripper in pro has been Overtaker.
Yeah.
Ripper's just been that dominant, apart from that one race at Hungary.
Yeah, still stuff up for grabs next tomorrow night though between Overtaker and Ripper. 43 points to gap. Good luck to all the drivers and a bit of extra to Hypertech, says Water in the chat. Well, here is Hypertech bidding for that P3 in the championship. As we'll try again now. Can we say good evening to Ben? Ben, good evening.
Good evening.
Are we well?
Am I clear?
Yes, you're clear.
Yeah, I am.
Good.
Nice.
Misano then.
I've got
final
a new
race.
headphone.
There we go. Misano, final race of the season. Ben, if I remember, you had a good race at Misano in season 1.
Yeah, I did. My only one pole position.
There we go. His only pole position.
Yeah, I like
hang
this
on.
track.
Does that mean you're on the most
I like
successful
this track.
list? He is, here he is, Nexus, on the most successful, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
I like this track. Like you said that yesterday, I think that well, I'm weird about it, but yeah, I like this track.
Is the Jaguar good here, though?
Well, I have a tracking setup, so it must be good.
Oh, there we go then. Dan moves into P3 at the moment. Mutsnut's down is 7th. Noza still not gone out and done a lap time yet. Monkey Boy's in the pits. Then it's Fury, followed by DJ Phil. So interesting to see here.
Well, really is some things, a lot of things. Not my car choice.
No, not my car choice either. But hey, it is fair.
To quote Enzo Ferrari, before the mid-engine revolution in the late 50s, early 60s of Formula 1, the horse has to pull the carriage, not push it.
Exactly.
How wrong
Ginger
he
Bush
was.
just had the sickest drift I've ever seen. Jeez.
Oh, Tokyo Drift.
Ginger Bush.
Yeah, it's Ginger Bush. Ben's now talking in the YouTube chat saying good evening. Good evening, Ben.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good evening.
Finals week, just... And plus Silverstone on Sunday on PS5.
Yeah, final of Silverstone on Sunday. It's finals week. We're going to miss it. I always hate the end of the season. I love the end of the season because of championship battles. But I hate the end of the season because it means no more racing.
Yeah. Same.
But we could have 45 races a season. Let's not.
We could have 45 races a season. We won't go there, but yeah, we could have.
Let's not though, because that's way too much work.
No. Yeah. Could you imagine this for another 25 races?
Not over Christmas, because I'll be gone. I'll be in a food coma. Christmas Day, Boxing Day, you'll be like this. Oh.
27th as well, I reckon, for me.
I won't be able to move.
I won't be moving.
Yeah.
Fact, I will not be moving come Boxing Day.
It's like, just pick up the PlayStation controller and put it in my hand.
Yeah. Exactly.
Have all the charge cables coming out of sockets on the wall. Just to charge the controller. Power Wash Simulator off-season event.
Yes! What a game!
How about a bit of Lawnmower Simulator as well? We could have Lawnmower.
Yeah, get the farming on as well.
Oh, and they've added a kart racer to Fortnite.
Yeah, I did notice, but meh. Fortnite.
No, I've got it downloaded to have a look, see what it's like. Because it's with all the Rocket League cars, or Supersonic Aquapack. I'll never say that properly. When it was on PS3. Back in the day.
So there are 14 drivers. We are awaiting Argent, and we hope Argent can get in just before the end of the session. So if he does and he plays both games, it will be his 200th. And like we said, Leon Fernie race 2, if he does both races, will be his 100th. And for Fury, it will be his 300th if he does 3 races. The big news coming from Assetto Corsa today, let's talk of this. Crossplay between PlayStation 5 and Xbox. And I'm just looking at the advert here. Do you remember the old... Ben, how old are you?
17 only.
You're what, sorry?
17.
17. Ben's not going to... In fact, Ben may not know...
In a month.
Ben may not know this advert anyway. PN, do you remember the old Milky Way advert? The blue car and the red car had a race.
Had a race.
Well, Assetto Corsa today announced that about the crossplay series.
Yeah, I saw.
And it said the blue car and the green car had a race, and it's a blue Nissan and a green Lamborghini.
Well,
it was. Go on.
Well, I know why you probably chose the Nissan, because the Nissan has PlayStation sponsorship on it.
I don't know if it actually says that, but either way, crossplay has come to Assetto Corsa. I believe it was on today's PS5 update, which means when we go into that new year, the new Xbox, what was it, the Xbox Series
S and X.
S and X, and the PS5 will be able to be cross-platform together. So if any Xbox viewers do watch this, then please join the Discord in the description below, and let's see what we can do in terms of getting a series set up cross-platform, which could be an interesting series to run. We obviously have had it with Formula 1.
For 2 seasons anyway, on 21 and 22.
Yeah, and let's see what we can do with Assetto Corsa. If there is any Xbox viewers out there, please do hit that Discord link, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to be notified, and don't forget to
can test it.
Hit the thumb. We will be testing it. We will be testing it. Forzy races on Xbox as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and PC.
So let's see if Forzy, maybe get Forzy back. Any other? James, you remember the Formula 1 champion, James? Get him back.
Of course I do.
See what he can do. See what
his last 2 races.
Oh, you did. Yes, that's where you first commentate. I remember now. Yeah. James, let's see what he can do in a GT car.
I would like to. He was really good.
He was good in a Formula 1 car.
In a Williams.
Yeah, but the real drivers drove for Aston Martin and Ferrari.
The real drivers, yeah. The proper F1 drivers drove for Aston Martin, eh, Gary?
And
me and you, constructors. No, you're Jamie Brazier as a teammate.
Well, and Leo Fernie before
Leo Fernie, yeah, true. Misano, Ben, we've got 1 minute 27 left to practice. What car is going to be the best car tonight? Who do you think is going to be the man to watch?
Well, that's a difficult question. Well, Gingerbread just put together a surprising lap because I didn't expect the Porsche to be up there.
Yeah.
Maybe the Bentleys are strong. And the Audis. And I know that because I had to fight Gary for pole position 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You've got to fight. Unfortunately, I was in Switzerland that day. You'll have to fight me tomorrow.
And
I hope so. And, and
Gary's in a Porsche and doesn't count.
Yeah. Well, but the Porsche seems like a good car here.
Yeah, we'll see what the
Porsche.
Yeah, I was going to say, but every time we've seen Ginger Bush, it's looked a good car. Then Gary's got in it and hasn't looked as good as Ginger Bush. We hope Gary can have a good end to his season. As Gary, he's the second driver to get his 300th race start. He's 17 behind DJ Phil. What a season we've had.
No, we didn't close because DJ Phil didn't race on Monday either.
Yeah, no, he hasn't. But DJ Phil's done the whole, DJ Phil's had 1 less GT3 start than Gary. And Gary's had 14 less GT4 starts and 2 less PS5 starts. So, yeah. Fury will be catching Gary in a moment. See, Fury does 2 tonight, 2 tomorrow, and 1 on Sunday. Fury will only be a couple behind. He'll only be 3 behind Gary, depending on what Gary races. Other drivers reaching milestones, not really anybody to speak of. Louis Allen will be the next driver. He'll hit 45 tomorrow night. Hypertech will go on to 44 tonight. No other drivers really getting close to their milestones. And in terms of milestones for wins, Ripper can take his 25th win tomorrow, putting himself one, if not tied with Overtaker at the end of tomorrow night on 26. Dan, he'll be one shy of 50 pole positions. Sutty will be one podium shy of that 50 as well. So all these opportunities for drivers that they've missed out on as the seasons have gone by. And then for the cars, for the manufacturers, Honda need 3 wins, which means one tonight, or a couple tonight, a couple tomorrow, and maybe one on Sunday will help that out in terms of pole positions. BMW need 5, but there's no BMWs tonight, so it will not do it. Race starts, believe that nobody will get a race start now. And podiums, again, nobody near a milestone in podiums. And so no real milestones as we come to the end of this season. Ben, what is it about Misano that you love so much?
You know, the fact that I'm Hungarian and I have to love the Hungaroring, and it's a short and twisty circuit, and it's kind of the same.
Okay then.
With maybe a few more fast turns. Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
I just like it.
PN, we love, we hate.
No.
If so, why?
Hate. First sector on a controller's just terrible.
And is that the only reason?
And it's just a bit flat. It's a bike circuit. It's not a car circuit. It's for bikes.
Yeah, it's basically a big go-kart track.
Well, it's good clear weather here. You know, ambient temperature of 18 degrees, but the track temperature running high at 24. We've not had this higher temperature for a while due to the fact that we've been in cold countries and we've had some wet races. DJ Phil's gone out, so has Monkey Boy.
I don't know why.
Yeah. Thanks for that, lads. Just prolonging the inevitable, I reckon.
Well, we're getting that extra bit of track time because this is the last week of Pro-Am on the PS4.
The best thing is it's Monkey Boy and DJ Phil who are in an absolute massive fight for P6 in the championship with each other. So every bit of track time is important at the moment.
Because we will be moving to the PS5 and maybe the Xbox Series consoles with us on the PS5.
Yeah, then may not just be PS5, it may be next-gen consoles is what we'll be going to.
Which opens up the grid no end.
Still going to have to be a qualification period, I reckon.
Yeah, we definitely have to have a qualifying session, broadcast it, see what everyone can do.
Yeah, we broadcast the last one, you know, mate. You know, broadcast a session where we can see who's doing what and everything, and see who's doing all the good stuff. Right, Kieran's got a little bit of time to get in, otherwise he'll miss that first start, which means he will not get his 250th race start, 200th race start. Apologies, which will be a shame for him. But let's see what the drivers can do as they come through the first session here. Who are you tipping for the win?
Rapid. He's been very rapid all week.
Ben?
I think I have to go with Ratchet too.
Okay, I'm going to be different.
He looked fast.
I'm going to go Ginger Bush.
He would be my other choice.
Yeah, I'm going to go Ginger Bush. I reckon Ginger Bush, the man to do it.
Oh, but that's good time.
And what is Joe doing in the right turn, by the way?
He has to be a reserve, and the stipulation for him being a reserve tonight was
drive for
Rettia, basically. So yeah, Rettia will get one manufacturer start at least. Now Monkey Boy's just texted me. He's suffering with pedal problems. That's why he come out the pits there at the end. So interesting. We will read you the grid order then, as the drivers do their formation lap. As we now jump back into the pit lane. Right, so Moon will be P1. Leon Fernie will line up P2. We'll just wait for Moon to get into the correct position, as we can see from Leon Fernie. Yeah, Moon's in. Leon Fernie is in. Ginger Bush will be P3. He's already in position. Noza will go from P4. He's already there. Beautiful to see. Monkey Boy will go from P5. He's there. P6 will then be DJ Phil. So a good close battle between these two, and it's going to remain on the track as well. Is DJ Phil. P7 will be Hypertech. P8 will be KLF. Who it is not. Kelly's actually ahead of Hypertech. Hypertech now goes in front. Then it becomes Kelly. Then it's Daz Automatic. Then it is Unorthodox. Then it will be the Mutts Nuts. Then it will be Ratchet. Ratchet needs to get in front of De Hoffner. And gets in front of De Hoffner. Now, De Hoffner will then be the next man. And then at the back of the pack will be the Retia of Fury. What can Joe do in the Retia tonight? We know how quick it was in Dan's hand last year in a straight line. Could be a quick car tonight.
It could be. It's well, it's either that or he should have came in on his GT4 BMW. It's a major forfeit. Or the Porsche Super Cup, which will actually keep pace with some of the tail end.
Yeah, well, the first time we ever ran ACC was a fun race a couple of years ago, and Gary was actually in the Porsche Super Cup by accident, and yeah, actually finished P5 out of 20.
Yeah, because they got the straight line speed again, didn't they?
Yeah, so yeah, it was interesting. Ben, what can the Retia do tonight?
Well, this track is more downforce related than high speed, so it won't be easy. But Joe is a good driver, so he may do some magic.
He may do some magic.
I don't know what Mutts Nuts has just dropped to the back.
Yeah, I know he normally likes to start at the back. He's a reserve. Doesn't really matter.
Reserve, it don't matter.
Don't really matter. Right, let's go back and watch from Noza. He's P4 on the grid. As we, for the final time, are about to go racing here. Oh, sorry, the penultimate time, are about to go racing here in Pro-Am.
I want to watch from DJ Phil.
I'm looking forward to this. I'm interested to see what's going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, this could be... Well, this could be very Pro-Am-y, couldn't it?
Yeah. Well, let's see. The reserve drivers will not score points. So championship standings, Unorthodox has won the championship. Daz from Kelly, from Hypertech Sutty, DJ Phil Monkey Boy Noza, Ginger Bush Kishenyika, Dennis Newman, Ant, Lucas Roth, Leon Fernie, Cavalier, Sekulovic, Bryn, Moons, Shoemaker and Just Gaming Real. Constructors look like this. It was Audio Sport who have already won it. 3 places for second, Dynaco, Greasy Bandit, KD Racing, Switchback Racing Team, Worst Case Scenario and Barry the Cat Racing Team, who pulled out earlier in the season, but we'll read their names out now that it is the final week of the season. Race start initialised, and we are, for the round 19 of the season, green and go here, and Noza gets a decent start, as does Monkey Boy. Monkey Boy really looking to come through the field. He's going to have the inside line. Bit of a contact there with Noza and Monkey Boy. DJ Phil goes off the track. Going back to Daz now, who's going around the outside of Kelly. Kelly tried to run it on the inside. They nearly make contact. They do make a little bit of contact there. Now Kelly's got a bit of a... loss of momentum as De Hoffner's attacking the inside of Dan, and De Hoffner looking up the inside of Dan. DJ Phil and Hypertech both going up the inside of Monkey Boy, sorry. 3 wide. Daz now fancies a little bit of this. He's going to try around the outside. We're watching on from Dan Unorthodox at the moment as De Hoffner's gone very wide off the track. Dan's going to have the run on him. Ratchet, Fury and the Mutts Nuts are looking on in the background as well. And look at this, great battles up and down the grid. Daz looking up the inside of Monkey Boy as Hypertech is looking up the inside of DJ Phil. Ratchet was looking up the inside of Dan and got alongside him momentarily. And this is great racing at the start of this race. Daz now attacking DJ Phil, who attacks Hypertech, sends one late on the brakes. Hypertech tucks back underneath, and that Ferrari should now get in front of DJ Phil, and Daz will now put DJ Phil to work as well.
What an opening lap.
Yeah.
Quite clean for Pro-Am.
It was clean. It was really clean and really good.
Race 2 I don't think so, because the last race of the season.
Well,
I think we're going to get cut.
Oh, DJ Phil nearly into the back of Daz Automatic there. So your race leader at the minute is Ginger Bush from Moon at this moment in time. Then it is Leon Fernie on his 99th race start from Noza. Then it's Hypertech, Daz Automatic, DJ Phil, Monkey Boy, KLF. No, it's not. It's Unorthodox and KLF. Then comes Ratchet, Fury, De Hoffner, and the Much Nuts. There's an early pit stop for Kelly. That may be to get some damage repaired after a bit of a bump with Daz Automatic. De Hoffner looking on the back of Fiori. Kelly straight in. Look at that Rettier pull away from the Honda in a straight line. But Hypertech putting his teammate Noser to the sword now, as Monkey Boy needs to put DJ Phil under some pressure.
Yeah, Hypertech needs to get all the points he can and try to catch up to Kelly in the championship.
Dan's going to look around the outside of Monkey Boy into turn 4. Can he get it done? Tricky part of the track to get it done. Then into turn 5, another right-hander. Dan gets the move done. Great move from the champion in Pro-Am. Up the inside then for turn 5. DJ Phil all over the curb. Manages to avoid everybody there. Somehow avoids everybody. Ratchet down on the back of Monkey Boy. I feel Ratchet maybe up the inside of Monkey Boy at the hairpin. He is. Does he nearly tap down there? Forces Monkey Boy a little wide. Fury will pick up that place. Thank you, Mama, for the carrots. As here comes De Hoffner. Can he get the outside of Monkey Boy done into the sweeping right-hander that tightens up? No, he can't. Daz all over the back of Hypertech at the minute, Ben, as Hypertech is attacking the outside of Noser.
It looked like Noser's letting Hypertech through. Oh, that's close to the kink on the back.
It was. That kink is dangerous.
This has been a great start to this race, can I say?
Yeah, and look at Dan.
Yeah, Dan.
Outside.
Oh, he's turned in. Turns in. Noser was already there. Dan turns in a little bit too harsh, and Noser nowhere to go. He gets the move done. Ratchet's now trying to follow through. Fury sticking with this train as well. Nobody pits this time around. Much Nuts has now got ahead of Monkey Boy. And DJ Phil does box. So DJ Phil, the only man to box. Fury, the Retty, are sticking with these boys.
Yeah.
It doesn't take Joe long to figure out a car, does it?
No, it doesn't. No. It's fair play to Joe. He can, couple of laps in a car and he knows how to change it already.
Well, he's probably had Dan help him as well. They're probably in the same party with each other.
Yeah, potentially so. There's Water Racing. Let's go. Great racing, he says in the chat. Now, Danny's on the back of Daz. We remember what happened at Turn 6, Dan and Daz, Monday night in the GT4s.
Yeah. Ginger Bush has a 3.2 second lead.
Yeah, Ginger Bush has checked out from Moon, from Leon Fernie, who's pretty clear of Hypertech, but Hypertech's got Daz, Unorthodox, Ratchet, Noser, and Fury. Sorry, Ben.
Yeah, he dropped it on the inside.
Who did?
It was a surprising move. Joe.
Fury. Fair enough. Oh, Ratchet having a look up the inside of Dan. Ratchet forces Dan off the track. And Dan's off, he's lost all momentum, and now the quick Rettier in a straight line. Here it comes. Will it get past Unorthodox? Joe couldn't fancy doing Dan again at the same corner he did in the other night in GT4s. Who's that off? That, I think, was Daz Automatic all over the curb. And now Ratchet's having a look, but Fury right on the gearbox of Unorthodox as Kelly has passed DJ Phil. So Kelly's got DJ Phil done. DJ Phil's coming out of the pits, but he's got to be careful because he's about to go a lap down sooner rather than later. Daz in. Dan looking on the back of Ratchet. Hypertech's gone very, very deep. This might invite Ratchet to have a look at Hypertech. It is going to invite Ratchet to have a look at Hypertech. Round the outside. Good evening to Paceful Stepdad. At turn 1 goes Ratchet. Yes, he does. Swoops around, gets it job.
Beautiful move.
Lovely, lovely.
Swoopy corners.
Swoopy corners. We love them all. De Hoffner, Noser, Much Nuts down in P10. Daz and Monkey Boy now pits as well. So Kelly jumped one. Can he jump the other two with the undercut?
Then just overtook Hypertech.
Yeah, good move from Dan that. Go on, PM.
Leon's having a good solid little race in third.
Solid. And while these lot are all squabbling, he's got an 8-second gap with 14 minutes to go. So he's got a good little gap over these boys.
Yeah, he's having a good little race, this Leon Fernie.
Fury looking up the inside of Noser, trying to get used to that Retty. He's got De Hoffner right on the back of him. Daz and Monkey Boy still stationary. Kelly now's coming up towards the penultimate corner. Now we know how long this pit lane is. Daz now goes green. So let's take a look at Daz. Where is he? He's just coming out of pit lane. He passes my KTO crossbow. Kelly, though, rounds the final corner now. Bounces over the curbs. Down the start straight he comes. Daz is away, still not off the limit yet, because it's a long, long way to go. You see Daz over the pit wall. Kelly will see that as well. He'll know Daz is there. Through 1, into 2. When's Daz off the limiter? You see the limiter boards. Daz not yet off the limiter. Kelly flies past him and Monkey Boy. Good move on the undercut. Monkey Boy's now in danger of being overtaken by DJ Phil. Phil comes into turn 1. He's now going to be into turn 2. Goes very deep at turn 2. There goes Monkey Boy, who emerges.
Dan is round.
Oh, Dan's off! What happened, Ben?
They had a little scrap.
Stop
And,
protection.
first it was Ratchet Wild, and then they collided a bit.
Well, there we go. So Ratchet's through, Fury through, Duffin through, Noza, Mutsnuts, all past Dan. The Mutsnuts looking up the rear wing of Noza here. And this is great to see. And Kieran Argent is in.
You could get, if you get 2 minutes, get out, come back in the pits, and just get points.
Yeah, right.
No,
Right.
reserve, isn't he?
Reserve, no points on offer. He'll be there for race 2, but it'll be a race start for him. To get him to his 200th. Right, Mutsnuts all over the back. Did Dan pit? No, Dan kept going. But he's way down the order now.
Sorry, I think my mic there had a function I had to do.
Yeah, so I watched the replay, and Ratchet went wide by himself and did a bit of a dangerous rejoin. And that made Dan spin.
Ah, there we go then. So an unsafe rejoin from Ratchet. Hypertech in the pits. He's now away. Where is KLF? Kelly leaves the final corner. So again for Kelly, this is going to be close.
Early stops look like it's working quite well for Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly looks like he's going to get through again here. So Kelly through. Daz is trying to close on Kelly. That gap's 3.5. Ginger Bush still not pitted. He's just like Monkey Boy and DJ Fella. And Kelly through on Hypertech. Daz goes through on Hypertech. Monkey Boy nowhere near. So it's Ginger Bush from Moon. They don't pit. Leon Fernie stays out. Ratchet stays out. Oh, that's a bit of track limits there from Ratchet. That was a big, big cut. Fury comes in the Retia. Duffin stays out. Noza decides to pit. The Mutsnut stays out. Dan follows suit and stays out as well. So interesting to see now.
Very interesting. Let's see if that 2 minute countdown happens and Kieran pulls out the hits. The race start, and it's good to see Kieran back here on the grid.
Yeah, it is good to see Kieran back on the grid. We missed him, and congratulations to him because of he got married this year. So very much a congratulations for him. Now Noza and Fury in the pits. We know Fury's not scoring points, but Noza is. Kelly is on the back straight, so this could be crucial for Kelly here.
Yes, indeed. I was about to say, when my mate got married about 11 years ago now, his wedding present from me was a t-shirt that said Game Over on it.
Brilliant.
With a happy bride and the groom had a ball and chain around his ankle.
Brilliant. So Kelly comes up through the penultimate corner. Fury's now away. Noza's now away. Kelly's just come round the final corner. This could be close again, you know. We know Fury doesn't score points, so Fury doesn't really count in this for KLF. But there you see Fury, who he's passed in the pit lane. So Kelly's flying at the minute.
Yeah, and there goes Daz as well, in the Audi. Dan's looking around the outside of Mutsnuts into the final hairpin. Battle of the VAR group cars as Mutsnuts peels off into the pit lane.
Yeah, Mutsnuts peels off into the pit lane, so he'll dive in for his stop. Leon Fernie and Moon have as well. Now they pit from second and third, so it's going to be interesting to see where Kelly is in relation to them two.
Yeah, indeed. But Kelly's got some good pace in that McLaren tonight, so far.
Yeah, yes, to be fair. Kelly looks
touch wood, so I don't curse him.
Kelly looks really good at the moment, to be fair.
Quietly going about his business as KLF. One of our sponsors as well.
He did the right strategy.
Yeah, he did do the right strategy. He really did.
Bit early, clear all the traffic.
And
yeah,
then
and
he's
that's
just flying.
And that's what he's done. And this is something that he's really got to keep up with, because Kelly's coming through now. Moon and Leon Fernie still not off the limiter. He's coming through the final corner. This isn't going to be massively close, but Kelly's going to be somewhat closer to them. Moon is off the limiter now. Leon's off the limiter now. Mutsnuts is coming out the pits. Kelly's just gone through, so Kelly will be able to see them too.
Yeah, he will, and he's got warmer tyres as well. His tyres are up to pressure.
Yeah, his tyres are up to pressure. They really are. So Kelly, could he close them down in time?
Indeed, and well, for that long bit of a pit lane where every inch of your body wants to shift up, as soon as you pass the first line across the road, but you can't. Oh, that's a stop-go penalty.
Is Kelly potentially running a Nat P4 at the moment?
Possibly, yes.
With Dan de Hoffner and Ratchet slaving to pit. Is Kelly running a net P4?
It's highly possible, isn't it? He's got pace because he cleared the traffic early. He can see Leon in front of him.
That's what I mean. So Kelly, potentially on the chance of a podium here. Ginger Bush is just checked out up front, by the way. Will he pit? That's the question. Ratchet, de Hoffner. Dan's trying to catch de Hoffner down. Who's by de Hoffner? That is... by Ratchet. That is car 53. That is DJ Phil. And I don't think Argent's coming out in this race, which is a shame.
No. Kieran, if you're listening, get out on track. Yes, it'd be last place, but it's the race start, and you'll be...
You still have points.
Yeah. Well, he's not really scoring points, but yeah.
Wasn't he down as Pro-Am reserve anyway?
He was down as a Pro-Am reserve. Right, Ginger Bush carries on going with 7 minutes 20 left on the clock. What does Ratchet do? Dan's all over the back of de Hoffner here. Since Dan's won the championship, he's not had it his own way, to be fit.
No, painting the car gold didn't help.
He didn't. Evening to Mother Davis in the chat. Hope you're recovering well, Mother Davis. Ratchet stays out. De Hoffner in. Dan does the overcut. Daz has got past Kelly. So, didn't see that one developing. Daz gets past Kelly then. And the Mutsnuts is on the back of Hypertech. Well, did Kelly have an off? I don't know. So is Kelly still net fourth?
Yeah, Kieran has left out and got out on track.
Kieran has, yep. So that will be an extra race start for Kieran Argent, putting on 199.
199.
Who else has had a race start? De Hoffner has. We go down the order to find him.
I suppose Dr. Who went here this tonight.
He was meant to be, but declined late on, so that's a shame.
Yeah.
Where's the Mux? He's higher up the order, isn't he?
We're going to have to add more people to the Comsbox party soon, with all these winners.
Yeah, we'll have to start, changing it properly. Right, de Hoffner's not yet got moving, and Kelly's coming around the final corner.
Whoa, Kelly!
Oh, big moment. Yeah, big moment. Possibly just pushing too hard now.
Yeah.
Ginger Bush is in.
I think he still has der Hoffner, so...
What was it? We might have to use the Comsbox as Discord if we have Xbox players in as well.
Yeah. Especially for interviews.
It worked in Monza pretty good, so...
De Hoffner's... We actually did, we used the Discord, didn't we, earlier this year?
Yeah, in Monza. I think it was Monza.
De Hoffner's tumbled a lot of places here.
He has, hasn't he?
He's even lost out to DJ Phil. So he's down in 14th place, so not sure what has happened there for de Hoffner.
Ginger Bush's stop is completed and he is away.
Yeah, where's Moon?
Through your KTM.
Where's Moon? Moon's not even at the penultimate corner yet. So Ginger Bush got this one in the bag. He's probably going to win again. Dan and Ratchet still to pit. And Ratchet's coming up to the back of a battle between Monkey Boy and Noser. Monkey Boy wants cars between him and DJ Phil.
He would, because he needs the points to beat Phil in the championship. Ginger Bush is now off the limiter as he unleashes that flat 4 engine in that back of that Porsche. I believe it's a flat 4 in the 991 GT3. I need to check on the oracle that is Gran Turismo, because it's a car collecting game, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's how I do it. You earn credits to buy cars.
So Monkey Boy on the back of Noser at the moment. Ratchet and Dan still yet to pit. I say that Dan just comes into the box straight away now. Oh, get that slowed down, Dan. Ooh. Geez, that was close at the end. On the mend. Good. Glad to hear, Mother Davis.
Kieran's done his mandatory stop.
Yeah. So Kieran's done. He's gone. Couple of laps down, but oh well.
Oh, Noser was wide.
Yeah, watching on from Ratchet here. Ratchet, obviously, leader. Not yet pitted. Monkey Boy's going to try and tuck underneath. Now, is this Monkey Boy moving out the way of Ratchet? Or overtaking Noser? It's overtaking Noser. Ratchet gets past Noser. Now he's got to get past Monkey Boy. He's going to try around the outside. Ratchet a reserve in this race, let's not forget. So we'll not want to cause any incidents.
No, because that probably will have to be looked at, because there's still positions at play in the championship with one more race to go. It is quite sad the season's ending, it really is.
He's up the inside of Monkey Boy, and that should be the job done for position. For lapping him, sorry.
Yeah. Dan's stop is done and he is away. Kelly has jumped him.
Kelly's jumped Dan.
Kelly?
No, Kelly's not jumped him, neither's Daz yet.
Moon and Leon.
Leon Fernie's not yet jumped him, so Moon's gone through. Leon has just jumped him. Daz is coming down towards turn 1, but Dan's just come off the limiter now.
Yeah. Oh,
that was close. That was close.
That was close.
So Dan comes out P5, so jumps out of Kelly. As Ratchet now pits. Closest fight on track. Kelly's brought it back to Daz a little bit here.
Yep, so a little battle between these two. They've been at it all season as well.
Yeah.
Dan and Kelly. Dan and Kelly.
Daz and Kelly. Yeah, they have to be fair. They have to be fair. It's been a good season from the both of them. So Ginger Bush will eventually take the net lead of this race once again. Noser still trying to come back on Monkey Boy here. That's only 0.6 of a second.
Well, Pro-Am's been not very Pro-Am-y this race, has
No, it's been very lively. It's been very lively this race. Some good racing, some good overtakes.
Yeah, as we by the races.
And so, especially the start was very good.
It was 3 or 4 cars, especially in that midfield, looking 3 or 4 wide at times down some of the straights as Monkey Boy starts to slowly gap that of Noser. Ginger Bush has passed. Moon is coming past Ratchet now, or will be shortly. Yeah, you can see Ratchet on the inside. Does Leon Fernie get past Ratchet? He does. Oh, hold it together, Leon. Dan's heading down after Leon Fernie as well.
That's on the curb by Leon then, and the car
will Dan get Ratchet? I don't think Dan will get Ratchet. Ratchet's off the limiter. There goes Ratchet. So Dan does not get onto the back of Ratchet then. So Ratchet will not score points, but Leon Fernie currently a net P3. Good race for Leon Fernie on his 99th.
It is a very good race. Yeah. He's a contender for driver of the day.
Already.
Already.
Yeah.
And this is the final lap, I do believe. I don't think Ginger Bush is going to get another lap in.
And to be fair, so is Moon. Moon's had a good race.
Moon's had a solid race, yeah. What's Moon's best position? So coming late to the season, best place a third. You know, Ginger Bush is actually, this will be his 3rd race win in a row. Because the last 2 races he done back at Suzuka, he won both of them.
Yeah. Didn't he win Hungary as well?
He had Bathurst. He won 1 at Hungary, but then had 5th and 3rd at Bathurst.
He used to won Kyalami and Bathurst in the end season.
So here we go. Ginger Bush rounds the final corner, and for the first time tonight, Ginger Bush wins the race. Moon is going to be P2.
Wish we could have more than one pole, because good race by Moon.
Very good race by Moon. Even better race from Leon Fernie, who's going to hang on to that P3. Good result for him. Ratchet will cross the line P4, but it's not going to matter because the points will go the way of Unorthodox.
Good recovery by Dan.
In fact, no, Daz. Daz has got Unorthodox.
Daz. Yeah, Daz.
Daz has passed Unorthodox, so Dan will be 6th. Kelly will be 7th. Daz,
what happened there?
P5.
Yeah, I wonder that Daz was behind him.
So Daz P5. Fury, which means Hypertech will be 7th. No. Sorry, so Daz P4, Dan P5, Kelly P6, Hypertech will be 7th. Monkey Boy will be P8. Noser 9th. DJ Phil, 10th place. in that one then. De Hoffner actually did get past DJ Phillip then. But that is race 1 done. We'll be back in a few moments' time with race 2. Don't go anywhere.
Getting hype when I aim up, elevating that game up, stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm with it till they digging up my grave, eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. Watch me elevate. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. All in when I show up, whole place about to blow up. Superior to that competition. I'm in first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm with it till they digging up my grave, eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. Watch me elevate. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. I was born to win, now watch me elevate.
Broken dreams in my pocket, golden thing round my neck like a locket. Carve your name in my mind, cause you caught it, you caught it. You're golden, golden, honestly you know it. Me under the street like at the young so I could show you. You're golden, golden, honestly you're glowing. Me under the mezzanine just so that I could show you. You're golden, yeah, you're golden. You're golden, yeah, you're golden, golden, yeah. When we meet, hold my hand in the darkness. Summer heat, body bodies lay on the carpet. Eye to eye, glistening. No, I saw it. I saw it. You're golden, golden. Honestly, you know it. Me under the street like at the young, so I could show you. You're golden, golden. Honestly, you're glowing. Me under the mezzanine, just so that I could show you. You're golden.
Welcome back then, ladies and gentlemen, to SimPlay Motorsport here for the finale of the Pro-Am season. After a win for Ginger Bush, he's looking for 4 wins on the bounce. It's been a great season for him when he's been able to be here, and I believe he misses races due to work. But Greasy Bandit Racing have moved into second place in that Constructors over Dynaco. With Monkey Boy being on his own, you feel it's a losing fight for Monkey Boy. KD Racing are now 4 points off the back of Dynaco Racing as well. So tough job for Monkey Boy there tonight. In terms of the Drivers' Championship as well, KLF looks like he's pretty much secured that 3rd place now over Hypertech. It's going to take something for Hypertech to catch him in this one. Sutty is now 20 points ahead of his teammate Monkey Boy. Monkey Boy's 4 points clear of DJ Phil. Ginger Bush bringing himself into that fight as well. It's a lot of work for him to do, but he's bringing himself into that fight. Nose is now dropped to 9th. Leon Ferdy moves up to P12. Looks like that's as high as he's going to finish. Moon as well, 1 point behind Ant, so good stuff there for Moon. And for the Porsche, that is its 58th race win. It's now tied with Lamborghini. Porsche, who was second on the list for race wins, fell down to 4th. It's now tied with Lamborghini again. 1 more win for the Porsche, and it will be the top dog here at to be the 3rd best car at SimPlay Motorsports. Podium though for the Porsche, the McLaren, and 2 for the McLaren and 1 for the Porsche. Puts the McLaren not far behind the Audi, and Porsche catching back onto the rear end of Mercedes. It was a good race one. No drivers in for an interview, so it's going to be interesting to see what a first race that was, Ben.
Yeah, it was really good and clean, or at least most of the times.
Yeah, PN as well. What a race it was.
It was a cracking race. So I'd expect that. Well, Ginger Bush has been rapid every time he's been here, but Moon and Leon on the podium, didn't expect that.
No, did not expect that at all. It was really fantastic. Leon Fernie as well, by the way, who's about to start his 100th race. You know, that couldn't be any better timing for him.
No, it'd be a booster, probably seeing his dad win on Sunday with Smokey.
Yeah, pretty good week really then for the household.
Yeah, well, Smokey's back tomorrow night in Pro.
Yeah, and he's back Sunday night in PS5.
I still like to say, how am I second in the championship still in the PS5 stuff? Even though I've had 6s and 7s.
Well, consistency while others haven't. Right, so Dan.
Look at Baraba.
Exactly. Dan, provisional pole. Kelly 2.9 off the back of him. Next car is 116 of Moon. Let's see the pace of Moon here. Down towards the line. Doesn't do a lap time. Must have validated it at the end. 53. That is DJ Phil. What will he do before Car 1 of Fury in the Retia comes to line? Here comes DJ Phil. To the line. Goes P3. Fury goes P2. Monkey Boy then goes P3. Then we've got Ginger Bush. Can he take pole away? He was quickest in practice as well, let's not forget. Ginger Bush to the line. Only 6th fastest at the moment. The next car on lap is once again unorthodox on a flying lap. So Dan, he's not really had the best of form since winning the championship.
Nah, well, Nürburgring, it really didn't help painting the car gold.
Yeah.
Because you don't change something because it's normally bad luck. Racing drivers are superstitious at the best of times. They have a routine. If you watch what they do, like having lay their gloves out and stuff like that. I used to do it before my body was broken.
As Dan comes into the final couple of corners, Ben, who's getting pole position in this race?
I think Dan has the best chance, but maybe if you see Ginger Bush doing a fast lap,
Oh,
I think
Kelly
he has a chance too, because he proved himself quick.
He did prove himself quick, but it's going to be interesting to see. Kelly was sideways through the final corner. That is not the fastest way around the track. Does not improve. The next one will be Noser to the line. What will Noser do is he comes to the line now and goes P5. Ratchet will then be the next car after him to do a flying lap time. He goes provisional pole by half a second. Argent changed his colours in the black and orange now of his Bentley. He comes to the line. Where's he going to feed in? Currently in P7. Fury next to the line. 3.1 off the pole time at the minute. improves but doesn't change his place. DJ Phil stays P8. Then it's going to be Daz Automatic to come to the line now. What will Daz Automatic do? Daz goes P3 at the line then. De Hoffner coming to the line.
De Hoffner's done what? This is his third race this week for De Hoffner.
Yeah.
Doing GT4s as well.
GT4, so yeah, technically it's his 5th race.
It's been his 5th race this week. What's that reserving to?
And he's gone P4. Much Nuts is reserving tomorrow night.
So yeah,
there's an extra car on the grid. Yeah, there's an extra car on the grid.
That's good to hear.
It is, you know. I think what before Fiori, if Fiori confirms or not. Let's have a look. Flight minute 14. Fiori still to accept. We'll see about the other reserves coming in, but yeah, it could be an interesting race for Fiori, for the Much Nuts coming in with the Pro Boys. As Leon Fernie goes P6. Next one to the line is Joe again. Oh, was that invalidated from Fiori? Yes, it was. So the next car is car 53. That's DJ Phil, who has a car behind him. I'm not sure who's behind him. It sounds like a Bentley. DJ Phil stays 11th. It is a Bentley. It was Monkey Boy. Ginger Bush goes into P2 now. 116. That is Moon. Looking for his first flying lap. What can Moon do across the line? Nothing again. Possibly invalidated it. Car 8. That is Hypertech.
P9.
P9 for Hypertech. And car 23 will be the next car on a valid lap. That is Leon Fernie, who's currently P7. Good pace from Leon again.
Steady pace. Build up the speed.
Leon's grew this season. He's really grew this season as a driver.
Yeah, I agree.
We saw him last season in Am, and he looked like he grew there. It looks like he's grew even more this season.
This game you don't gel with overnight, do you?
No.
Even I am having issues with it some days.
Leon Fernie to the line. Goes P5, pops himself up a couple of places. Next car's car 22. That will be KLF. Can KLF do anything in this before car 98 of the Much Nuts just behind him to do a lap? Kelly goes P8. The Much Nuts goes up to P5. So good pace from the Much Nuts there.
Yeah,
Nose across the line stays P12. Fury's next on a lap. Fury behind his old Season 2 Pro-Am Constructors Champion teammate Argent. There you go.
Yeah. Argent, Season 1 Constructors Champion as well, with 40.
On ACC, yeah. On ACC. Fury goes P8. Next car is Moon. On a lap this time. Yes, goes P6. Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
He was just in the middle on the track.
I know what probably didn't help Dan either. It was his internet for the last few weeks as well, when he's just been gone red bar. Ginger Bush has aborted and he's pulled off to the track. Long pit lane.
Dan goes second. 0.3 of a second off the pole, but Dan goes provisional P2. Trying to find out who's the next car on that Monkey Boy.
Car 4.
Ratchet looks comfortable on qualifying pace.
He does certainly look comfortable.
Well, if Bentley take pole here, that'll be its 11th pole position. It'll be 3 behind the Honda, with only one qualifying left. Because I don't think we're going to see too many Bentleys on the PS5 version.
No, unless people haven't bought the DLC.
Yeah. Either way,
it's still quite a strong car. What I've seen.
Oh yeah, it is. Just is it strong enough?
Compared to the M4 or the 296 or the 992 or the McLaren Evo 2.
Monkey Boy goes ahead of Kelly. Next car, Hypertech.
And possibility that in an update we'll get the 2024 Aston Martin GT3 car as well. And the Ford GT3, Mustang GT3.
Hypertech doesn't improve. De Hoffner next. Daz has got within a second. De Hoffner moves up to P7. Dan's next to the line. Here's Dan up on a lap time. He is. Goes pole by 12 thousandths of a second. Ratchet, though, just behind him. Ratchet does not improve. Next car is Noza. Sedan by 12 thousandths of a second goes provisional pole. Good lap from Daz there, Ben.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, Noza struggling through the back part of the lap. And here he comes now towards the final corner. Next car, I believe, is Leon Fernie. Dan looks like he's done. Yep, so Dan can get out for another lap. Next car is actually, KLF is the next car. Noza doesn't improve, stays 14th. Next car is Kelly. That'll be invalidated. Next car now is Daz. A lot of invalidated laps from drivers tonight.
They're definitely pushing the track limits, aren't they?
Yeah.
But as you noticed in AM, there was last night, there was a few drivers taking liberties with the track limits and really pushing them. And the game not pinging them.
Yeah, true. The Ginger Bush needs 4/10. Can he get the 4/10? Ratchet is out the pits, Dan is out the pits. They're both only going to get one flying lap.
Yeah, and Ginger Bush is also hurt, so top 3 fight is on.
Yeah, top 3 fight. Daz are 9/10 out the way. That's a bit more work for Daz to do.
Yeah.
No, Ginger Bush is... Oh, he lost it coming to the fire. The hairpin. But he's got time to get round if he's got the fuel.
Yeah, he may get 2 laps in as well, Ginger Bush. If you can get to the line before 1:35, give yourself that extra second. May get 2 laps in. Oh, he should easily get 2 laps in. Yeah, so he starts another lap. It'll be touch and go for him to get another one in, but let's see. Car 22, that is KLF. Currently down in P11. Next car on a valid lap. Believes the car behind him is Fury. Yes, it is.
Car 1. We'll run him the number 1, even though he said he wasn't. In the Retia. Or the Lamborghini Gallardo in Otherworld. Here's an idea for a race.
Kelly stays 11th. Sorry, Fury had a
moment.
moment. Yeah. So these drivers are all going to be on their final laps. Daz has done. Daz improves a little bit, but he's done. So next car on a flyer is Moon. Can Moon get one final lap in? Ginger Bush and the car behind. If Moon can get one flying lap in, Ginger Bush should be able to.
Yeah, here's an idea for a race. Only cars pre-2015 in the game.
I reckon Jag versus Retia.
Yeah. Then I can keep the check, so it's up to me.
No, you've got to use the Retia.
Moon's wide.
Moon's very wide. He should get one more run in. So Ginger Bush, one chance of getting pole. He should get one final lap. Good corner through the final bend. Here comes Ginger Bush. Will he get that last lap? He improves only by 0.002, but he will get one last run in. Nose is done. He's invalidated. So the next car is car 12. That is Ratchet. And right behind Ratchet, would you believe it or not, is Daz.
Oh.
It's Dan. Apologies, Dan. Thanks, Ken.
Oh, I was doing it all last Wednesday when I was commentating for getting Dan and Daz wrong. Too many D's. The double D's. Hey, what?
Ratchet then into the final corner. Hypertech looks like he's done. Ratchet exits the final corner, still on a valid lap. Here comes Ratchet to the line. Does he take provisional pole? He does not. Dan then to improve his time. He does not improve. Can Argy Bargy improve on his lap time? Currently 4.5 down. He improves but stays 14th. What then of core 53? That is DJ Phil, needs 8 tenths to beat Argent. Doesn't improve. Core 23 of Leon Fernie. On what will be his 100th race start. To the line. Improves but stays P8. Next up is Moon.
Mr. Moon.
Currently P6. Couple attempts will put him 5th.
Keep it within. He did in the final corner then. He didn't go too wide.
Moon to the line. Doesn't improve. Ginger Bush for pole position. No, improves but does not get it.
So close.
Yeah.
What a set of lap times they are. What a set of lap times.
Phenomenal pace by Pro-Am boys.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So Dan, we'll end the season 49 pole positions. From Ginger Bush, who will be second place, because obviously Ratchet's points aren't counted for this season. Third place will then go the way of Daz. Fourth place will then go the way of Moon. Fifth place will go the way of Leon Fernie. Sixth will go Monkey Boy. Seventh, KLF. Hypertech, 8th. Noza, 9th. DJ Phil, P10, bringing up the grid. That is your final grid. Race 2 winner. Who are you going with?
Ooh. Oh. It's either Ginger Bush, Dan, or Ratchet, isn't it, really?
Which one are you going with?
I want to go for Daz.
Ben?
Yeah.
This top 3 battle will be legendary. So
who are you going with?
That's a difficult choice. I will go with Ginger Bush.
Yeah, I'm going to go Ginger Bush as well. I'm going to go Ginger Bush as well. I think Ginger Bush should have enough to do it.
Yeah.
30 seconds left then. Final race of the season. Joe's 300th. Kieran's 200th. Leon Fernie's 100th.
It's all about final race.
Yeah.
The swan song of the PS4. On live broadcast anyway.
Yeah. Let's see what will happen. Let's see what will happen. Don't forget, if you like what you see here, join Dan Davis in the commentary box tomorrow night for the Pro Action. Ratchet has not yet moved, he's gone now. For the Pro Action, final Pro Action of the season here at Misano, it is Overtaker versus Ripper. Ripper has a 43-point lead in the championship with 71 points up for grabs. So still all to play for there between Overtaker and the Ripper. You'll have to join Dan live for that one tomorrow night, 8 p.m. And then join myself Sunday night for Fury versus PN versus Cranky Duckhead in the PS5 series. Who will be top dog there?
Hopefully me. He hopes. Not gonna lie, I'm maybe a little gutted I missed out in AM last night. If only I didn't miss Monza.
I don't know what is going off here, but Leon Fern needs to drop back.
What is this formation at, boys?
I don't know. Leon Fern needs to get behind the moon here.
Don't know what Leon's doing. As Water Racing says, good luck drivers.
Yeah, well, Leon's got to drop behind the moon and the Mutsnuts.
He kind of is now, but Moon needs to get in front of him. Mutsnuts has. Fury aggressively warming his rear tyres.
Obviously.
Of course, now next season we're putting it forward. If you spin on formation, now.
Yeah, I was going to say it's grid forward. It's not been decided yet.
Hopefully it will, because that's what happens in reality. If you spin it on the warm-up lap, you start at the back. Oh, who are we going to watch from for this race start?
Well, I'm watching from P4. So I'm going to watch from Daz.
I'm going to watch from Leon. No, I
will
want to
watch
watch from
from
Moretti.
stats.
I'm going to watch from Fury in Moretti because Moretti is fun.
So we've all got our camera angles. Don't forget to get the votes in the chat for who you think is going to win this final race of the season. We will get driver of the day and driver of the season up in the chat as well. If you are new to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new, and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. Obviously, new season coming up in the new year. Dates will be posted on Discord and social medias within the next 2 weeks, so you'll not want to miss your eyes for them dates and possible track announcements as well. So keep your eyes out for that one. As we round the final corner, and for the final time in Pro-Am, Ratchet needs to get more level with Dan here, to be fair. It's not the best of starts yet. Race start is initialised. We are green and go for the final time. Dan gets away well because of the fact that Ratchet was not alongside. Gingerbush up the inside of Daz. Daz keeps it tight. Going to keep it up the inside for turn 2. Can't get it done. Now he's going to look to the outside of Gingerbush for turn 3. It doesn't happen there. I get the sense that Ratchet's looking racy on Dan. Coming into turn 4. He is, but he's a bit too far back to do anything about it. Gingerbush then Daz. Then it is the Mutsnut side by side with Fury and the Moon and De Hoffner. Leon Fernie watching all this on from the background. Look at all this develop. Moon, Fury tucks underneath. The Moon pushes De Hoffner a little wide. Leon Fernie has to get out of it there before the Mutsnuts rejoin, and Fury tucked underneath the Moon and got ahead. Moon's now going to look back on Fury. Mutsnuts and De Hoffner having a cracking little scrap. Behind all this is Hypertech. He's been jumped by Noser and Kelly. Noser up the inside of KLF. And Hypertech will not get the job done on Kelly. DJ Phil is P13. He's just lost out to Argent. And Monkey Boy's down at the back of P14. Looks like a clean start once again, lads.
Fury got a
very
blinder.
good.
Yeah?
That's what I was about to say.
Talk us through it then.
He did a wonderful job. Well, it was Pia who was spectating him, so...
He literally, as soon as the light, he was on it, as soon as the lights went green, he was just on the throttle, just pulled out to the right, got past Mutsnuts, and that, like, beautiful start by Fury. Absolute spot on.
It's Dan who leads from Ratchet. Gingerbush is P3 with Daz P4. Fury's in 5th place. De Hoffner down in 6th. Then it's Moon, Mutsnuts, Leon Fernie. Leon Fernie, then the Mutsnuts. Then it's Noser, KLF, Hypertech, Argent, DJ Phil and Monkey Boy. But Monkey Boy all over the back of DJ Phil, and he needs to finish ahead of DJ Phil really for this championship. Argent's going to have a look at Hypertech around the outside into turn 1. No, early on the brakes. Can't get it done. Kelly looking up the inside and Noser a little further forward. That's not going to work for Kelly either. And Leon Fernie moving his way up to 8th place in his 100th race start for Leon Fernie. And Fury has a bit of a train developing behind him in that Retia. Let's see it pull away from the Honda down the straight.
Fury's taking the same lines he did on Monday through that corner. he was.
Look at the Retia just pull down the start straight.
Yeah, the Honda cannot keep up with him.
No, it literally cannot.
I think if this was Monza or Paul Ricard.
Yeah.
Or Circuit de la Sarre. Le Mans. That Retia would be gone down the Rolsan straight, wouldn't it?
Again, down the back straight, Fury pulls away. Moon gaining on the back of De Hoffner. Leon Fernie trying to stick with them. Then he's got the Mutsnuts for company. Kelly's lost out to Noser a bit. Argent's cleared Hypertech. So an old rivalry of Argent and Kelly going to develop soon, possibly. That'll be an interesting one to keep our eyes on. Keep your eyes on that battle, chaps.
Yep.
That could become an interesting one to watch.
Old sparring partners there, Kelly and Argent. Back on the podcast 2 days.
Yeah. That could become an interesting one to watch tonight, that could. As Monkey Boy's going to have a look on DJ Phil. DJ Phil just in the middle of the road. And Monkey Boy can't get the job done. Hypertech trying to get him back on Argent. Kelly trying to get him back on Nose. Then you've got the Mutsnuts on the back of Leon, on the back of the Moon. Moon's underneath Fury now. Can Fury keep it there for the left-hander? No, he can't. He's been tucked around the outside by Leon Fernie, who's all over the sausage curbs. Bounces all over him. How he's not lost the car. But Leon Fernie now loses out to the Mutts Nuts as well. Wow, that nearly took off, Ben.
It was really close.
You can just tell that Rettier struggles in the corners. Ginger Bush is tucking underneath Ratchet here.
Don't like the Bentley's got the legs though into the king.
Yeah, it has. It has. What a shame. Because Ginger Bush got a good run there.
Ratchet defends into the hairpin. Oh, he's cut right in front of Ginger Bush there. Cool. Dan's just hoping to keep battling so he can pull away a bit.
I'm going to say that's what Dan really wants.
Yeah.
So I reckon if Ginger Bush got in front of Ratchet, Ginger Bush will catch Dan.
Yeah, I reckon so as well.
Yeah.
I reckon so as well. I think you're right there. Mutts Nuts really gaining on the back of Fury down towards turn 1. Moon gaining all over the back of De Hoffner. Fury hits the sausage curb. That unsettles the car. Well held from Fury, but it unsettled the car a little bit there.
Back one season pre-testing, Fury was absolutely broadside after hitting one of them curbs.
Yeah, he was. He was.
In the Lambo. I took the screenshot of it because I thought it was hilarious.
So this is Fury's 300th race start in the Rettier. Bold choice from Fury. I respect that. Argent's obviously made race start 200. So he now goes into the next column. Oh, Mutts Nuts got very, very close to the back of Fury there. And now Leon Fernie's having a look. Yeah, he's having a look at the back of the Mutts Nuts. Fancies his chances.
Got to be brave there. No,
trying around the outside. It's not going to work. Nose is not far away. Kelly's not far away. Argent's gone very deep. Monkey Boy has jumped DJ Phil. Ginger Bush gaining on Ratchet. Ratchet looks a little closer to Dan as well, to be honest. Not too much, just a little bit.
Ginger Bush has definitely got the better car.
Yeah, he has. He has.
You can tell by the angles that Ginger Bush can flip the car. Like, he's definitely driving that 991 really well.
Moon's on the back of De Hoffner. That's a bit wide there and over the sausage curbs. Here comes the Mutts Nuts. Still on the rear wing of the Rettier of Joe. Leon Fernie behind the Mutts Nuts as well. Monkey Boy's now gaining on Hypertech. That gap's down to 0.8 of a second.
Fury had a twitch.
Ratchet's all over the road.
Mutts Nuts tucking underneath now, and he's going to have a look into turn 4. Here comes the Mutts Nuts up the inside of Fury. Gets it stopped a little bit deep on the exit. Fury comes back at him through 6. Now into 7. The Mutts has made that a very tight corner for himself. Compromises his run. Back at him's going to come Fury. Leon Fernie's now going to come at the Mutts Nuts as well. So the Mutts Nuts made his entry way too tight. Compromised his run. And Leon Fernie and Fury through. Can the Mutts hold it around the outside, Leon Fernie, to have that inside line for the next part? No. Leon just runs him off the road a little bit. And now Nose is watching on. Ratchet and Ginger Bush letting Dan get away a bit here.
Yeah. It's just in the corners. Ginger Bush is all over Ratchet. As soon as there's a bit of power coming in.
Argent is gaining on Kelly. That gap's down to 1.7.
Battle of the old program of old.
Monkey Boy's now on the rear wing of Hypertech, having a look here.
There's battles everywhere. Leon all over Fury.
Good night for Leon.
Yeah, 2 of our younger competitors as well, Leon and Fury.
Yeah, real good night though for Leon. He's had a cracking night. So is Moon. Who's that stopped? Believe KLF is stationary.
He is stationary. What? Is that wheel disconnect or?
I'm not sure what's happened. There doesn't look to be any damage. He's going again now.
He's rolling.
That's wheel. That's wheel, isn't it?
That was definitely something. As Leon Fernie looking up the inside of Fury, gets it stopped. A little bit of contact as Fury turns in, and Leon was there, but nothing too major. Wiggle from Leon. Mutts Nuts has followed through round the outside. Does he get the run that he needs, or is Fury going to be there right with him? Nose is coming. Fury's going to have that inside line. That Retty is just going to be able to pull alongside the Porsche and past the Porsche. And now his nose are going to look up the inside. No, he's going to patiently wait. Good luck in the last race, lad, says Holty. Holty, great to see you in the chat, my friend. Been a long time. Ginger Bush still can't get past Ratchet. Well, we didn't get the Argent KLF battle we was promised. It didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen.
I wonder what happened to Kelly there. Dan, though, has a 2.2 second lead.
Ginger Bush.
Ratchet
Ginger Bush.
just turned
Ginger Bush.
in on Ginger Bush.
Yeah. Well,
Well, Ratchet's come off worse. Ginger Bush has got back going. Daz has got through. Ratchet's still off. As here comes the Hoffner.
and he's putting it in the wall.
And Moon. Oh,
Now
Moon
he
just
came
avoids
back.
him. And now Ratchet gets going. Leon Fernie's past Fury. And Fury's wide. Much nuts all over the back of him. Nose is still there as well. Kelly's telly turned off.
Tibbs raised game volume.
There you go, Tibbs. At least somebody's told me in the chat. I wouldn't have known otherwise, would I? At least somebody in the chat told me.
I've got the stream turned right down, so
Well, I gathered that. I didn't mean you and Ben. I meant in the chat. Kelly's telly turned off from Fury's granddad. That's what happened there. Monkey Boy on the back of Hypertech. Argent's had a moment. He's dropped down to 14th. And now he's on the grass a little bit. So maybe if Kelly can catch Argent, we could get that reunited battle. Muchnuts has now got past Fury. Muchnuts very wide. Is this the momentum Fury needs now? Again to get past the Muchnuts. Look at the straight line speed of the... I was going to say, the straight line speed of the Retier.
Well, less area, more top speed.
It's the first sector where Joey's massively losing out.
Yeah, because there are really tight and difficult corners for the Retier.
You wouldn't think so with that weird wing there.
Let's watch it pull on it. Look at it pull on this Porsche. He pulls out now. Flicks it right. Oh, contact!
Little touch.
Nose is watching on.
And it Assetto's.
Well, nose is up the inside of the Muchnuts. Fury all over the place. And Noser gets past one car. Monkey Boy right on the rear wing of Hypertech now.
It's definitely like race 3 of touring cars up Brands Hatch for last race of the season.
Yeah, it is. All gloves off.
Cars, all these cars are going to be literally never seen again. It's just we've gone for the PS5 version. There's Monkey here having a look at Hypertech in that Monster Energy coloured Ferrari. Oh, I will keep saying it because that's what the colours are.
Have a look at the outside of turn 1.
Ooh, Joe went a bit wider.
Moon's on the back of the
deeper.
Hoffner by a second as well, by the way.
And Nosa overtook, but Nosa wide. But the Retier comes back.
Just look at it, Paul. What?
Yeah. Nosa had him at the exit of the corner.
That's just what's past Nosa.
Yeah, I saw it in Fury's mirror.
Whoa, that's just really Fury's wide.
Fury's deep. Muchnuts is through. Pit window is open. Noser's having a look. So the Muchnuts has gained 2 places in recent laps.
Yeah, but the Retier will go back.
Here comes the radio again. Oh,
I think the Muchnuts has done just enough now to stay in front.
Yeah.
Because it's getting to that first sector time, yeah. It's getting towards that first sector.
Fury off.
Well, I think Kelly's had a moment because he's got rear end damage now.
Muchnuts is in.
Muchnuts is in the pit.
Right, Muchnuts straight in. Wonder if Hypertech or Monkey Boy will jump in. We saw how well the undercut worked. So Hypertech, yeah, he's going to come in. Good decision. That Monkey stays out. What will DJ Phil do?
Phil stays out. What about Kieran? Kieran stays out. And Kelly.
I reckon Kelly will box, yeah. Yeah, I don't know where he's got that from. Kelly must have picked that up on his own. Kelly this time stays out, so he's not going flat undercut like he did in race 1.
Ginger Bush must have damage because he's still dropping time for down.
But it was a big hit. With
Gap
Ratchet.
6.2, so yeah.
They actually just shut the door on him, not expecting Gingerbush to be there.
Noza is in front of Fury.
Dan stays out. Does Gingerbush box to repair the damage?
No,
No. No, he stays out.
neither does Daz. What about the half now here?
Fury is coming back.
Hoffner stays out. Moon stays out. Ratchet stays out. He's catching Moon. Leon Fernie stays out. Nose is fighting with Fury. This is a fantastic little battle.
It is a great little battle.
Yeah.
Fury and Noza both stay out on track as well. So much nuts and Hypertech's done. Argent's on the back of DJ Phil.
Yeah,
12 seconds and to...
DJ Phil was...
Oh, both of them very wide.
Sicily.
And Argent, well, he won't want a second invitation. Argent's through. Kelly's gaining on these two while them two was squabbling.
Yep. Here comes Kelly. Question is, how many people are going to get track limits penalties?
Well, exactly. We've not seen one in race one. Tibbs, by the way, who's in the chat. What a season he's had, GT4s and GT3s. Let's talk about Tibbs. What a season.
Fantastic this
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
Look who was against. Fury and Dan.
Fury and Dan GT4s, yeah, he's been brilliant. Nexus has been good as well in the Jag. You know, fair play to Nexus.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. Gingerbrush has brought the gap down to Dan. That's under 5.5 seconds now.
Yeah. What about an Am? Who surprised you in Am, Matt?
Who surprised me in Am?
Yeah. As we didn't get to see many Am races. Since
I don't think
Kyle
anybody
Harvey.
surprised me. I think it was very open. I think had you had like a Dean Wysocki up there winning races, that would have probably been my surprise. But I think with Dan Lick, yourself, Baraba, Future Revenge, I think we all expected you guys to win races.
Well, Baraba and Future didn't win a race.
Well, no, they didn't
just
win a
got
race, but
podiums.
you expect them to be at the front, do you know what I mean? Whereas, you know, Dean, Pokemark, did you expect them to do a lot? No. McKizza when she raced. Yeah, I don't think Am really had any surprise. I think Am's been the most sort of fair league all season in terms of all-round abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have won at Bathurst. In the wet. Yeah, Donington before the week beforehand, I had a shocker.
So Moon's lost out to the Hoffner somewhere. Ratched's lost out. Ratched's gaining on the back of Moon after his earlier incident with Ginger Bush. DJ Feller's lost out massively to Argent. Noses in the pits. So where's the Mutts Nuts? Back straight. Kelly's still gaining on DJ Fell and on Argent. So even though he's got damage, Kelly is gaining.
No, it's TV's not going to try to turn off.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, didn't I crash at Hungary in the F1 because my TV turned the HDR off while I was still going around? It was like, no, don't do that. Got it back on and then I was in the wall.
Well,
And in the F1 case, when you hit something, it's game over.
yeah, pretty much.
Right, Nosa's now exiting pits.
Yeah. Mutts Nuts is coming down the start lane. Nosa, though, has got a long way to go. He's off the limit now.
At 31 mile an hour. That is such a long
There's
pit
Nosa
lane.
emerging to the track. There's the Mutts Nuts, so he's jumped the Mutts. That is job done. Moon is now in the pits. Fury's boxing as well. Fury came in quick there. Wow, get that stopped. Oh, what's happening with Argent? DJ Phil has cruised past Argent.
Fuel? That's looking like he ain't got fuel.
Oh, Kelly's now on the back of him.
Has he only fueled it for
Well,
20
Kelly was
minutes?
8 seconds behind DJ Phil a minute ago. Now all of a sudden, Kelly and Argent. Here we go. Battle has resumed between Kelly and Argent. This is what we've wanted to see all season. Well, Argent doesn't pit. So as Argent had a moment and caught DJ Phil because Kelly's right on the back of him. We've lost a driver. Who have we lost? We've lost Fury. So his 300th race start
Fury.
ends in a retirement in the Retia.
Yeah.
What a shame.
Yeah, it was.
But he may come back.
He may
Well,
come
we'll
back.
see.
Probably won't.
Not going to matter for a quali ban, is it? Moon exiting the pits.
And
Where's
he's
Noza? Nowhere near.
He was a reserve anyway.
Oh, Kelly!
Kelly!
Well, you have to say, when these two are on track together, Argent will be sat there now going, of course it's Kelly. And Kelly will be sat there now going, of course it's Argent.
The Hoffner's in the pits, by the way.
The Hoffner's in the pits, right, so let's see if Moon can undercut the Hoffner. Of course these two have come together. I bet there's a few laughs in the chat right now. Of course it was them two.
Within 4 seconds of Dan.
Yeah, Ginger Bush coming here. Ginger Bush coming. Moon's just been lapped by Dan. He's got Ginger Bush not far behind him, but Moon will want to keep going here. He won't want to ease off because with the Hoffner in the pits, I think Argent's got a problem somewhere. Because...
Not to stand in front of Nova.
Well, I think Argent's got a problem because Kelly is on him like a rash.
Yeah. It's like the car's got no go. Is he in the wrong fuel map?
I don't know.
Fuel map 10.
There's only 8 fuel maps on the Bentley. I should know. Hey, Nexus. Yeah.
It doesn't fit though.
By the way, I was reviewing the incident between Kelly and Argent.
Yeah.
And Argent did a lovely donut.
Ah.
But that's the positive thing.
Can you find out what happened to Argent before Kelly caught him when DJ Phil had passed him?
Both
Nothing.
DJ Phil and Argent went wide.
Ah, there we go. So that's why Kelly's caught them. De Hoffner's just came out ahead of these two. Did Moon get him?
Phil.
Moon did not get De Hoffner. Holty, nothing does change. You're right.
Phil is... I don't know what Phil's doing. He's all
Well,
over
DJ
the
Phil is
road.
off.
Yeah, he's off. He's off. Argent's through. Kelly's through. Argent, DJ Phil struggling. Argent needs his mojo back in that Bentley. Well, he's only just turned up as a reserve for tonight, Holty. So he's not actually raced at all this season. He's probably not even touched his wheel this season.
Probably not even turned his PlayStation on.
So DJ Phil has put the hazards on.
Okay.
Yeah, so Daz, Ratchet and Leon are all in the box. Daz's stop is complete and he is moving.
Yeah, Daz on for a net
KTM.
P3. Leon Fernie on for a net P4 at the moment. Kelly getting close back to Argent once again. Round 2. Oh, my God, it's happened again. It's happened again. It's happened again.
No way.
Oh, God, he's done it again.
No way.
And I think Dan's just
way.
lapped him as well. Kelly's
Yeah,
just then got in
Ginger
Ginger Bush's way a little bit. And
Ginger
now
Bush
Moon's
boxes.
coming through. So Ginger Bush is in. Kelly stays out. Argent's going to
So
come
is
into the
Daz.
pits.
Not Daz, Dan. Top 2 are pitted.
So Dan and Ginger Bush in the pits. I can only imagine the conversation in that party right now, as that is twice Kelly has spun Argent around. Right, oh.
Now it's been the last race of
Yeah,
the season.
it is.
Because now the
It
chaos
is.
is coming
Yeah.
in.
It really is. Right.
I wonder how much damage Argent has. in
Oh,
second.
honestly. Well, Kelly's got some damage to the back as well. And
Yeah,
Kelly
of
slowed
course.
down there, by the way, to let Argent through, and Argent pitted. So,
Phil's in the pit.
yeah. DJ Phil into the pits as well. So where's Monkey Boy? Monkey Boy's going to pass DJ Phil. So that is job done for Monkey.
The lone Dynaco car.
And Kelly's McLaren is just basically undrivable by the looks of it.
Yeah, I'm surprised Kelly's not pitted yet. Dan and Ginger Bush are both away.
Ginger Bush looks closer.
He does look a little closer, but don't forget, Dan will pull away off the limiter.
Daz is now coming around final corner.
Yeah, Daz isn't going to get them. Ginger Bush is off the limiter. So Daz isn't going to get them. Leon Fernie's not far off the back of Ratchet and De Hoffner. Daz could be on the podium here.
Let's see, next 21 minutes, can Ginger Bush wheel in
If
Daz?
there is a PS4 league next year, and Ginger Bush makes most races, I fancy Ginger Bush for the championship.
Yeah, but we've got
Agreed.
you might be up against them.
Oh, Ratchet, there we go. Track
Drive
limits,
through.
drive-through penalty. First one of the night, Kelly's in.
Basically bad from birth.
Well, if it's a PS4 league, Riddler will probably still be racing it, wouldn't he?
Nah, he's with PC. With PC.
If there's a PS4 league, I will be racing with the Jag, even if I have a PS5.
I love that from you, Nexus. I absolutely love that from you. Jag on PS4, what would you race on the PS5?
On PS5, no.
Nexus just wants to race. Where's Nexus? Where is he? 50 race starts last week it was for Nexus. So if it was a 20 race calendar on each, that's another 40 races for Nexus. He'd be on 90 race starts. He'd be well up the order. Well up the list. He fancies that. Who can blame him? Who can blame him? Right, Ginger Bush 4.5 seconds to Dan. 15 laps through this race.
Kelly's away.
Kelly is away, but where's DJ Phil? Nowhere near. Argent also nowhere near. Kelly didn't repair damage.
He did not repair damage. So back end of that McLaren at 32nd hand.
I think Kelly could have repaired
that's
damage there
interesting.
and potentially still come out in the fight with DJ Phil and Argent. I don't think
he should
Argent
have,
repaired
because-
damage.
Oh,
Who's the other one?
no, that's
it's
just 2 lap warning.
Is it Ratchet? Ah, yeah.
There's still-
Gap down to 4.1 now, Ginger Bush.
I'll tell you what, Ginger Bush is easily driving the day again.
Yeah.
Him and Leon.
Yeah.
Him and Leon.
Well, let's get the driver of the day poll on now. Who had the other podium? Moon.
Moon.
I'm going to put
He's
Daz on there
contender
for.
still.
I'm going to put Daz on there for his 3rd place at the moment, just because he's got a podium.
Lion Fernie?
Leon Fernie, Ginger
Oh, who is
Bush,
that? He's that.
Ginger Bush, Leon Fernie, Daz Automatic, Moon. We'll get our driver of the days a little later on, and then we'll change it to driver of the season.
Yeah, because Moon's a contender. He's P7.
Who? Do you know what? My driver of the season is someone different. It's not the
Yeah.
winner. It's not the winner.
No, it's not the winner for me either, because that's too easy.
When you look at the pace
Yeah.
of Dan, and for me, Daz is in contention, but I don't think I'm going to go
Well,
Daz
Ginger Bush
because I
made a
think
mistake.
Daz would have
Meanwhile.
dominated had he. Oh, he has. He's made a big mistake. He's well off. So within 3.9, he's had a huge mistake to Dan, and lost all that time. Yeah, I think my driver of the season is someone interesting. If Ratchet doesn't do his drive-through penalty next lap, that will be a
He's
disqualification.
He'll be
Yeah.
disqualified.
So get your votes in for driver of the day. Oh, he's drove into Kelly.
KLF was sleeping, basically. He just came across.
Yeah, it looked like Kelly was all over the curb, didn't it? And then Kelly's looks like he's lost it.
Oh, and look at the diffuser.
Yeah, that
Okay.
car's
Oh.
broken. That car is broken. It's got to go 17 more minutes yet.
Did you ever have a driver of the season for them? Or...
Driver of the season from Am. I'm going to have to go Baraba. Win the championship with no race wins. You know, fair play.
Yeah.
Fair play. For
If
me.
only I didn't miss Monza, I would have got them 9 points and had him. I would have had him.
Yeah, more than likely, to be fair. But I'm going to have to go Baraba. To win a championship with no race wins, I'm going to have to go Baraba.
Fellow Bentley driver as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I came in as a reserve in an unliveried car, just used Team Parker Racing Bentley.
Right, Dolphins gaining on Ratchet, but Ratchet needs to come in this
Oh.
lap. In he comes now. Oh, that's quick.
Dan,
Bounce off the wall. Yep, he does.
it's back to 3.4 seconds for the lead. So
Yeah, so Dan made a
Dan
mistake
made-
somewhere.
And KLF stays out.
Interesting. Leon Fernie goes through. Moon will go through.
So yeah, Leon's net P4, if you don't count the reserve drivers. Moon's P5 again.
Yeah, will Much Nuts get through? I don't know. Argent and DJ Phil's unlapped themselves. Much Nuts coming down the start straight. Ratchet nearly off his limiter. He's off his limiter now. Drive through cleared. It's not going to happen. Let's go to Argent. Gaining on DJ Phil, who's gaining on Kelly. It's not going to happen a third time, is it? It can't happen a third time, can it?
They got Phil sandwiching them at the moment.
Hold them back, Phil. Separating.
Whoa!
That's late on the brakes from Argent. 3.7's the gap down to Ginger Bush. Argent's gaining and gaining. Extra couple of race starts for the Bentley tonight, by the way.
And does it count the points? Oh, what,
no, it's not points. It's not points, but it's an extra couple of race starts. Gains on the Honda. They've gained 8 race starts over the Honda as Bentley this year. That's before tomorrow night.
Well,
get the Jaguar. 18 race starts for the Jaguar this season, 19 in total. Great to see. Right, now Kelly has got to defend from Phil. And Phil's just got past. No, I don't think Kelly can defend from Phil. And Argent's going to sweep around the outside. Oh, Argent, that's wide. That's a line. And that's off.
I think Kelly's car's done. It's probably smaller than the GT4 car now.
Yeah.
But
should we catch him?
Why doesn't he come into the pits?
Probably just to get to the end. He knows he can't get third. Can he lose that third spot? Sorry, can't get second. He's not going to lose third. Nearly 40 points clear, and you only have 36 to play for. So, good move, Argent. Goes a little wide on the exit of turn 3, switches it back up the inside for turn 4, gets it stopped on the apex. Argent past DJ Phil. Good move that from Kieran.
Oh, bit slidey into the next part though. Oh, black line.
A bit slidey out. Jeez.
It was closed.
Gaps back up to 4.4 between Dan and Ginger Bush. Leon trying to hunt down to Hoffner here. Leon Fernie on a charge.
Leon is having a really good evening.
Yeah, he is. Really is. Oh, excuse me.
Hypertech P10. 10 seconds off his teammate.
Yeah, but he's got Monkey Boy 8.9. Monkey Boy is going to win that fight over DJ Phil.
That's 10 seconds off the back of Ginger Bush.
Yeah, I don't think Daz is going to get Ginger Bush. Gap to Ginger Bush and Dan has gone up a little more. Leon 1.1 to the Hoffner, so he's trying to bring that gap down. Kelly to DJ Phil, still 0.6 of a second. Kelly trying to maybe come back with DJ Phil here. Keep our eye on this fight while we keep our eye on the Leon Fernie gap.
Yeah, Leon's solid evening.
Yeah. Good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening. Good evening. Him and Ginger Bush have been fantastic tonight. And hats off to Daz for a podium. Dan, you kind of expect to be on there, and Moon for the podium as well.
Yeah.
Pit window is now closed.
Pit window closes then. 12.5 minutes left. DJ Phil wide. Kelly sticking with DJ Phil here.
Yeah, he's actually sticking with this too.
Well, the bits of McLaren are now littering the track as it slowly falls apart after being argy-bargy.
Well, I mean, he hit Argent twice and then got hit. He then got punted off by Ratchet. So, yeah. Gap 4.4 down to Ginger Bush.
That's what I mean, he got argy-bargy.
Kelly already had damage though after he stopped. He had damage when he sort of rejoined the race, so yeah.
Yeah. He didn't repair damage this race.
Yeah, Leon's looking good behind the Hoffner.
He's just lost a couple of tenths to the Hoffner. But Leon looking very good. Only 5 votes in. Guys, get your votes in for driver of the day. Who you think's been driver of the day out of them 4? If you don't agree with them 4, get in the comments and let's hear who you think's driver of the day. Also, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hit that thumbs up to be to give a like on the stream as Kelly's going up the inside of DJ Phil. DJ Phil goes very wide. Kelly gets through. Kelly moves up another place and also hit the bell to be notified when we are live. Back live tomorrow night. Dan Davis will be live for the Pro. And I'll be back live on Sunday night for the GT3 action where Fury's up for the championship, as is Ripper tomorrow night. And then that is season done. Keep your eyes out. Social media, Twitter, Facebook and Instagram for all the information to do with SimPlay Motorsport in the new year. What platform, what leagues, what will be run, as Kelly's had a wiggle through to turn 6. And also, if you are interested in joining the racing series, join us on our Discord, link in the bio. If you're an Xbox driver watching and think, I fancy a bit of SimPlay, seeing as we've gone cross-play now, get yourself in. Could be great to see you there.
Imagine a 30 driver grid.
Oh.
That's too chaotic for me. I'll rather spectate.
Just an endurance league will be fantastic. Can't wait to possibly get an endurance league. Just one race a month. 12 tracks.
Yeah.
One a month. Big, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 24-hour races.
A 24-hour race. Ooh, I would like to do that someday.
Well. Get a PS5 by the summer, because there's a track coming out. I don't know if you've heard. There's a track coming out called the Nordschleife. Who fancies a 24-hour of the Nordschleife?
I just went to Ginger Bush. It looked like he was slowing there.
Looks like he was slowing, but he's actually gained half a second. So, oh, he looks. Has he hit something? Yeah, has he hit something? Instagram not in the bio to let you know. Joe got disconnected. Get back in then, Joe.
Yeah.
Don't matter, you started the race. Okay, cheers, Tibbs. Well, Instagram, SimPlay Motorsport. Let me see if I can sort that now.
Use the community tab on the YouTube as well. That's a feature we don't use.
I didn't know there was a community tab. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it says community. Yeah, use the community tab. Get on that.
Yeah, Ginger Bush has lost a lot of time. He's 15 seconds behind.
Yeah, I think he's hit something.
Now.
Because Daz is now 7 tenths off the back of him.
Yeah, Ginger Bush got those straight line speeds. Look at Daz drawing in.
What happened with Ginger Bush again?
Instagram should be on there, Tibbs. I've got Facebook group, Facebook page, Instagram and Discord, so I've not actually got the Twitter.
Hey.
So let's get that.
Yeah, I've got a feeling Ginger Bush's car is damaged. That was in the last lap then, if you want to go through the replays and see what happened to him. Ginger had a spin and hit
Because he was gaining on that. I watch it in a minute.
Another battle. Nuts has caught Ratchet.
Yeah, he has. Ginger had a spin, hit the wall, says Jay.
Yeah.
Nuts has caught Ratchet. And Kelly's dropped DJ Phil by 4 seconds. Oh, Ratchet a little deep.
Yeah, maybe because he can't take track limits now.
Possibly.
Nuts is standing inside.
Yeah, good move. Oh, Ratchet great switch back from Ratchet. That was lovely.
Yeah, and
keeps the place.
Back to where we were.
Back to where he was. Daz has instantly lost time. Oh no, Monkey Boy!
Monkey Boy with a drive-through. Oh, that could put him behind DJ Phil.
In a fight against DJ Phil, Monkey Boy has pushed the limits and got himself a drive-through penalty.
That's two. Two drivers with him.
Oh, and he's off. Dan's just lapped him. I think he's safe. I think he's safe. Monkey's coming up to the first hairpin, and DJ Phil's just gone through the second one onto the back straight. So, go on, Ben. What was you saying?
Yeah, it was turn 6 that caught Ginger Bush.
So Ginger Bush off.
Lost it on its own on the outside. Yeah.
Porsche racing. The Porsche is so moody. You have to sweet talk her constantly.
Indeed, you do. DJ Phil's very slow. What's that?
Actually hunting for a P2.
Noser, by the way, has just lapped DJ Phil. So Monkey Boy is 2 cars behind. Monkey Boy, I don't think will be losing any places here. He just now won't catch Hypertech.
That's on the curb in turn 1.
Who have these caught? These two have caught Moon as well, have they? Is that Moon?
Yeah.
No, that's Kelly. No, that's Kelly.
That's
Oh,
Kelly.
it's Kelly.
Because I've just saw Argent go
with the
off
limping
in
diffuser.
front.
Kelly will be getting blue flags galore, and he has to get out of the way.
Monkey Boy's in for his drive-through.
The neat thing is that he doesn't get a meatball flag with that damage.
Well, Kelly's not yet moved out of the way for blue flags. Ratchet wide. Mutsnut's going to look up the inside now. Oh, Ratchet and Mutsnut's just tap a little bit. Yeah. Ratchet lets him go, though. So it's now Mutsnuts to try and lap Kelly.
You look like Ginger Bush has got his car back into heel, whereas he's now 2 seconds away, all the way from Daz. Again, as Monkey Boy's drive-through is cleared. For the last 5 minutes of the Pro-Am season.
Yeah. Last
On
5 minutes
PS4.
indeed. Kelly's still not let these two go yet.
No, he hasn't. This more likely will now be put in by the well, maybe. Blue flag rules mean you have to yield.
Well, he's definitely more than 3 corners. Kelly
That's
pulls
a
a
wrap.
little wide of the outside. Mutsnuts goes up the inside. Ratchet sends one up the inside of Kelly. And Kelly's now been lapped by the rest of the field. So Ratchet through.
Car front row of Nuts to lap is Argy Bargy.
I reckon Argent will just get straight out of the way, being a reserve.
And a stiffler for the rules.
Yeah. Just a little. Oh, what happened to the Mutsnuts there? Yeah.
He's just
He's stopping. He's stopping.
That
Is
car, has he blown his engine
of
like
fuel?
he did? Is that out of fuel or is that a blown engine? Because he blew his engine in PS.
He's returned to the pits. So Ratchet's
no.
P8. Noser's going to be P9 when it comes to the line. Then it's Hypertech Monkey Boy. Argent, who's just about at Kelly, who's just been lapped by him, will now gain an extra place. So the Mutsnuts will have to wait 2 minutes before he can get back out on that circuit.
That looked like either out of fuel or mechanical failure. Because he had it.
Yeah.
Snetterton, didn't he? Was it Snetterton or Donny? Donington.
No.
He blew his
Donington. Yeah, a
engine.
bit different game though, wasn't it?
Oh, still.
Different version. I wonder if he was out of fuel though.
It might be the case.
Well, Dan's cruising, Mutsnuts in the pits. Says Water in the chat. Dan's cruising. He's going to have 2 laps. He's 16 seconds ahead of Ginger Bush. And he's about to lap Hypertech in P9. Hypertech straight out the way. That is how you respect blue flags. Straight out the way. No need to mess around. Ginger Bush has gapped Daz. So whatever Ginger Bush's mistake was, he's pulled away from Daz. Right, we're going to end the poll there for driver of the day. That is going to go the way from the audience of Ginger Bush. Driver of the season. Now have a think.
Boom, indeed.
We'll obviously ask later on. We've lost the Mutsnuts from the race.
He's a reserve anyway.
Yeah.
Tibbs saying
Yeah.
Mutts ran out of fuel.
Yeah.
Last race of the season either, you can't get a thinking
Can't get it. Yeah, but he's a reserve, so it's not quality ban, is it?
no.
You know, unfortunate for the Mutts there.
They did Discord Tibbs, that's good.
So, he's just said in Discord, says Tibbs. Thank you, Tibbs, for the information. Argent's been passed by Kelly somewhere, and now these two can resume their epic fights of always.
Argent's having a look.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh, not that again.
The hand goes over
Not
the eyes.
again.
You just know it does. Ratchet's
these
lapped
two.
the pair of them. Argent didn't let Kelly go. Someone's behind Kelly. Kelly's gone wide. That is Noser.
It's Noser.
Nosa's put a lap on Kelly. Oh.
The hand went over the face when Argent pushed Kelly wide.
Nosa's just past Ratchet, so I don't know what's happened to Ratchet here, but slow, very slow.
Fuel maybe?
Potentially. Dan's on the final lap. Right, so driver of the season, unorthodox Daz, Kelly, Ginger Bush on that list.
In front of us?
Oh, Kelly, that's a corner cut.
What are you doing?
Yeah, that's a corner cut there, Kelly.
I'll load it up on the phone.
Oh, Argent's nearly wiped out nose of it. Now they're getting close again. Round 4, anybody? Like a boxing match. Yeah, he's him a cheeky flash. Oh, he's going to lunge, he's going to lunge, he's going to lunge.
Oh, they come together again.
No.
Yeah, it's
way,
touring
no.
cars. It's touring cars again.
Yeah.
Argent managed to carry on going. Kelly actually come off the worst there. I reckon that was a little silly from Kelly. The dive bomb was never on. And he taps the rear quarter of Argent. It's just all turned very pro-am here.
Yeah. Very, very race 3 touring cars. That's what it is.
And then we'll finish this race.
Dan finishes.
Dan will finish this race. And he'll finish the season as he started it. With a race win to his name on Orthodox 16, he rounds the final corner. He's a 7-time champion now, and Orthodox will take another race win. He hasn't won since Laguna's taker. Dan wins here at Misano. Ginger Bush, a run of 5 podiums, 3 wins, a 3rd place, and now a 2nd place. Great result for Ginger Bush. P2 for him. Great night for Ginger Bush as well. P2 for Ginger Bush. Daz Automatic will come home for a P3. De Hoffner will take 4th, but the 4th place man overall will be that of Leon Fernie, because De Hoffner's not scoring points. Great result for Leon Fernie.
Yeah. Cracking race by Leon.
Yeah. Really good race. We have just lost a driver. That was Ratchet. Yeah, so he doesn't score points. Anyway, so Leon will come across for P4. Moon. Another good night for him. He'll take a P5. Nosa on the lead lap will take a 6th, which means Hypertech will be 7th. Monkey Boy will get 8th. KLF will get 9th. And DJ Phil will get 10th. As Hypertech's been disqualified for driving in the wrong direction, that will not affect him. He'd already finished the race. Here comes Moon to the line. P6 on the track, P5 overall. Can confirm that the Greasy Bandit boys finished ahead of Dynaco, and KD Racing also finished ahead of Dynaco.
I think KD Racing's the one driver. Oh, I think Benny's coming out in the Jag.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right, hopefully the top 3 can join us for interviews.
Yeah, it would be really good.
So Dan, Daz,
let's go, boys.
I'm trying to get a shot of where the Jag is.
Oh,
there he is. He's near Ginger Bush. Yeah, there's the Jag going around in circles. Right, championship standings then. Looks like this. On Orthodox wins the championship. Daz confirms his 2nd place from Kelly, 3rd. Hypertech P4 with Sooty Apex 5th. Monkey Boy in 6th place, 4 points behind his teammate. Ginger Bush actually beats DJ Phil in the end. He finishes P7. DJ Phil P8, Nosa P9, Kishanyika P10. Dennis Newman 11th, Leon Fernie 12th, Moon 13th ahead of Ant, Lucas Roth, Cavaliers, Kulovic, Bryn, Shoemaker, Just Gaming Real, and the Constructors' Championship look like this. 1,000 points for Audio Sport this season. What a season that has been. Greasy Bandit 2nd place with KD Racing in P3. Dynaco finished P4 with Switchback Racing P5. P6 goes the way of worst pace scenario, and Barry the Cat Racing finishes dead last. In terms of the manufacturers after tonight and last night, Bentley already won it. Audi pretty much confirmed 2nd place now, but a fight on between Ferrari and Honda for P3 and P4 in that Constructor Manufacturers Championship. Apologies. That is going to be an interesting one to keep our eyes on. It is P6 and for Porsche. P7 for Aston Martin, who can catch Porsche, but I don't believe there is any Aston Martins tomorrow night, so Probably not, because Gary's in a Porsche. Lexus P8, Jaguar P9, BMW 10th, Lamborghini 11th, Mercedes 12th, Nissan 13th. We are joined by Ginger Bush and by Dan. And let's see if we can get...
I'll see if I can get Daz in.
Daz in. Send him an invite. Right. Ben, PN, driver of the day.
The driver of the day, I want to give it to Leon.
Okay. Ben?
Solid night.
Well, I will go with Ginger Bush. Although he made mistakes race 2, he did a fantastic job in race 1. So
Do you know what then? I'm going to go with Moon. I'm going to go with Moon, and then the commentators give it to Ginger Bush, Leon Fernie, and Moon, because I think all three of them have had a fantastic night.
I think they were the top 3 this evening.
By far. The chat gave driver of the day to Ginger Bush. Driver of the season, Ben?
I think he will go with Ginger Bush yet again because he had a fantastic season with wins, and all of the wins were fantastic to watch. So he did the best with his Porsche. So I think he is the driver of the season.
PN?
Driver of the season, I'm going to go with Daz.
Fair enough.
Got some cracking wins at Laguna. Drove right up the Nürburgring in the rain last week as well.
Yeah. See, now normally I always give my driver of the season to the champion, but when you've got Unorthodox, who's a 6-time champ, coming into this category, you kind of feel that he should win it. So I'm not.
Do you know what? I will quite happily accept all you three not giving me driver of the season.
Yeah, I just feel.
I'm over the moon with that because it's just ridiculous if you did.
Do you know if you'd have won it in the Jag or the Retia, I'd have got Dan all day long. But I'm going to have to go. Do you know what? I'm going to give my
shout. Redo the season. I'll go Retia.
I reckon Ginger Bush might have your number then, mate. I'm going to go KLF. I think he's turned up every week. He's scored the points. He's come third place. So again, Ginger Bush, Daz Automatic, and KLF will be the joint driver of the season by the commentators, and I think that's a fair one. In terms of driver of the season in the chat, Dan. Dan gets the audience's driver of the season.
Yeah!
Well done, Dan. We will though go to Daz Automatic first of all. Daz. P3 tonight. Ginger Bush gave you hope of a P2, but then he ripped it away from you.
Yeah, he was way too fast in that course. Way too fast. Fair play. I done everything. I pushed as hard as I could. My tyre just started to go off, and I thought, you know what? Points mean more to me right now, so I just settled down and stayed there.
Now, you was the man that was closest to Dan this season, and I asked Dan this question last week. Had Ginger Bush done the full year, do you think that it would have been a close fight between you and Ginger Bush for second, or do you think Ginger Bush would have been able to possibly give Dan that fight you struggled to give at the end of the season?
Hindsight's a wonderful thing, but I'm not sure. I know I've won a couple of races. Ginger Bush won a few races. Dan's won the majority of them.
Yeah,
probably be around the same now.
Fair enough. Now I have to credit you, Daz. I was doing the pro-am tables today, got them posted. And bore you, and I forgot to put the Hungarian flag next to Kisanyika. It was full of England on that table. So congratulations for being one of the only two to split the English drivers at the top of the league.
I can't complain with that, Matt.
You can't indeed. Tell us about your night though tonight. Just didn't seem to have the outright pace, really, did you?
No, certainly didn't. I think Ratchet was quick. Bush obviously quick. Our Porsche just got so much grip. Dan, he's Dan's Dan. He's always going to be there. But yeah, I've done my best. I just wanted to get points.
Points. So did you
with that?
Did you get yourself psyched up for tonight's race? You listened to your pre-match, Michael Bublé, Phil Collins.
I'd rather listen to nails going down a blackboard, mate.
There we go. Sunday night, PS5.
Yeah.
What can you do, Silverstone?
Hopefully be racy. Got a good setup from a race we've done together, so fingers crossed.
Well, Daz, well done tonight. Best of luck
well
for
done,
the weekend. Ginger Bush, what a season. That's been 5 podiums in your last 5 races.
Yeah, not so bad.
3 race
wins.
Start
of the season was a bit iffy, like, and found a happy setup, if you want, for the Porsche, but just didn't have the speed tonight to keep up with Dan, in truth.
You made that one
race anyway.
Yeah, you made that one mistake Did you think that? Did you have damage to the Porsche? Because we saw you sort of weaving the car around a little bit. What happened?
I just wasn't concentrating, to be honest, and I was probably pushing a little bit too hard as well, right? Just to try and keep up with Dan. I don't know if you can see the times that we were doing, but we were literally within a tenth of a second.
Yeah.
I was faster one lap, he was faster another, and I was just trying to get that extra couple attempts, and I just went wide and binned it. But
It's been a good season for yourself. Obviously, you've missed races due to work. Obviously, the real world comes first. But it's been a good season for yourself. It's really been an interesting season, especially this second half.
Yeah, I think I've got half decent pace. It's just, like I said in previous streams, it's difficult to find the time to actually practice and dialing down an actual setup. So, yeah, but I'm quite happy with where I am. Yeah, I don't know where I finished in the championship, but it'll be relatively high considering I only turn up every other week. So
it was P7, 8 points off the back of P5.
Yeah, that's good. Pretty happy with that. It's positive.
Indeed. Well, Ginger Bush, thanks for this season. We hope to see you again in the future. But congratulations tonight.
Congratulations to Dan and Kelly as well on the championships.
Indeed. Ginger Bush, well done, buddy. Congratulations. Dan, we move to you. P1 tonight. Race 1 wasn't your race, though, was it?
Well, no, I'm not particularly happy with one particular driver, but, you know, racing's racing. But, race 1 was a bit of a joke, to be honest. But, oh, man, that kink, that far-end kink was just horrible for this Audi. I don't know what it was. Even I got Ripper in my chat, and even he was saying he was struggling with it. So I think I spent most of the session just trying to figure out how to take the corner. So, but yeah, no, we need to find a way to get Ginger Bush racing each week because my God, this season would have been completely different.
I've got an idea.
Completely different.
I've got an idea. It's a brilliant idea. New concept. It's called drop scores. You may have heard of this one, PM.
I've got a better idea. Ginger Bush, what nights are you more likely to turn up?
I work shifts every other week, so
God
every
damn
other
it.
week or weekends.
So we have to.
So give us a day. Right, give us your work schedule, and we'll fix the season around that.
Right.
Honestly, though.
Do you think Ginger Bush would have gave you a run for your money this year?
Oh, easily. I think he should be in pro. He shouldn't be in pro-am. He should be in pro.
No.
Yes. But like, the thing is, obviously, I should be in pro, and if he's able to stick with me in this car as well, like if it was like a slower car like the Aston Martin or something that, then
you've
fair
gone
play.
on record
But the
as
Audi,
well, haven't you, saying that the Porsche isn't the best on the PS4 version?
Well, no, it is. Technically, it's the fastest on every track if you set it up right, but it's trying to get that into that very small window, and Ginger Bush seems to find that window after a bit of like practice and getting there. He gets it there, so he's showing what the Porsche can actually do, unlike Gary. But
don't go
no
there.
But honestly, like, if this season was different, Daz is obviously, he stepped up from the season before, and every time another driver comes in to challenge him, he steps up more and more and more. If Ginger Bush was all there all season, again, it would have been a different story.
Do you think Sorry, carry on.
Go on. I just think that the level of drivers in Pro-Am has stepped up, even for myself to come back into it. It's not been easy wins, let's be honest. Like, Ginger Bush, like you said, he kept me honest for most of that race. He was a tenth or two, and it was literally 1 minute I was fastest, next minute he was fastest.
Your championship was pretty much
again,
done in the first few races, wasn't it, really? You took a couple of wins on the bounce. Daz, though, gave you a hard time. Do you think Ginger Bush and Daz, at the beginning of the season, if they was both on at you, taking points away from you, that all three of you would have been a lot closer?
Well, yeah, I mean, if it's just one person I'm up against, if he makes a mistake, then the pressure's off, I can relax, you know? But if you got the other driver that's going to be sat right behind you still, you've still got that
pressure.
So there's still, Ginger Bush and me may have come together, and Daz would have won a race, you know? That three-way rivalry or four-way rivalry, no matter how many drivers are involved, it can still be really close to the end of the season. And like I said, I shouldn't be in this category, and I apologize to anyone who found it annoying or upsetting or whatever to be here, but for the pro stream to be as good as it has to be, you know, this was the only way I could race.
It's either you or me in Pro-Am, isn't it, really?
Exactly, you know, maybe next season I'll be in the pro, and I've already lined up a car that I want to race in PS5. But you know, it is what it is, and like I said, I don't want to be sandbagging most of the time. I want these boys to chase me and beat me on merit, you know.
Yeah.
And I think they would appreciate that more than just me just getting out of the way, you know. So I totally agree with you guys. I'm not driver of the season. I'm not driver of the night either. You know, it's. These boys sticking with me deserve more of a praise than me winning the championship.
I agree. Now, this isn't to do with you, but we have to touch on it. It was in your party. Argent rocks up for the final race of the season. Kelly and Argent have a history. Now, I don't know if Argent joined the party.
Yes,
but
he did.
Kelly and Argent have history.
Yes,
I counted 4 incidents tonight.
Yep.
Between the pair of them. Would you like to comment on this?
They were giggling. Argent actually towards the end when Kelly hit him a 4th time, he goes, "Everyone used to say it was me," but I was like, "Well, technically it's you. He's the only one. You two only seem to tip each other." But no. Argent was good as gold. You know, he was having a bit of laugh, and then Kelly decided he was bored on his own after his telly shut off. He decided to lift and wait for DJ Phil and Argent so he could have a play. So. They were good. Taken well. Dad was catching Argent, and I got to a stage. I was like, "Oh God, here we go!" Just like old times, and literally, just as they came together, I was like, "Oh, Dan's cursed us." So,
all taken in good spirit.
Yeah, definitely. So
Good.
It was funny.
Good to see. Ben, PM, thank you for joining me in the commentary box again this season. It's been an absolute pleasure to commentate with both of you.
No worries.
Yeah, I feel the same way. It's my pleasure.
Been an absolute honour. If you want to see me and Ben on the circuit, join Dan Davis tomorrow night, 8 PM GMT for the Pro. Nexus in the Jaguar, Mathew in the Bentley, just so you get an idea of who is who. The Jag, will it be making its final appearance at SimPlay? Who knows? It was great to see some great racing tonight. Brilliant to the reserve drivers to step in and make the racing entertaining as well. Fantastic to see. But the final time in Pro-Am, it's been a fantastic season. Dan and Audio Sport take the championship. Well, a season it has been. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.